Hi everyone and welcome to our June news video. This month we'll be giving you a run through of the recent changes in the RF regulatory sector and also an update on the current impact of COVID-19 quarantine implications. First though, a reminder of our regulatory intelligence services. As you may have seen from Gemma's introductory video last month, we've recently launched a new service, Eleos Intelligence, which is a complementary arm to our type approval service, specialised in delivering tailored solutions to your regulatory needs. This includes international research services, bespoke impact reporting on global regulatory changes, regulatory training, webinars and lobbying. This is off to a great start, and with the global technological landscape developing rapidly, as well as the imminent rollout of 5G, staying on top of these changes is as important as ever. Our highly experienced team here at Eleos are here to help and tailor our regulatory intelligence services to whatever you require, so do get in touch if you are looking for support.
So as Ben mentioned, we are still seeing some disruption globally due to the impacts of COVID-19. Here in the UK, things are starting to cautiously reopen, but we know that some of our customers and regulators that we work with worldwide are not in such a fortunate position. We are seeing delays in many countries around the world. At present, over 100 regulators are working with a reduced workforce, with around 10 to 15 regulators, including Mauritius, Maldives and Kuwait, completely closed for business at this time. On the plus side, we are seeing normal operations resume at several regulators such as TRA in Bahrain and NTC in Nigeria, and most recently ASEP in Panama. Also, Brazilian regulator Anatel have this month extended their streamlined renewal process for lapsing approval certificates from the 30th of June to the 30th of September. We are tracking this on an ongoing basis in our COVID-19 tracker, so if anyone would like a copy of this, please do send us an email.
One of the big developments in our industry over the past few years has been the Indian Telecommunication Engineering Centre, or TEC, launching the mandatory testing and certification of telecommunications equipment, or MTCTE. While rollout has been delayed a few times, we are now seeing progress. In June, TEC published the final versions of essential requirements for a number of types of equipment, such as IoT gateways, mobile handsets, including smartphones and tablets, and also many more. These are all published on the TEC website. TEC has also officially extended the acceptance of RF and SAR reports from foreign ILAC accredited labs until the 30th of September 2020. However, EMC and EMI and safety testing has to be performed at an Indian accredited lab. Labelling requirements have also been exempted for a period of 6 months from the launch of the new essential requirements. As a reminder, TEC does not replace WPC approval, and for some equipment both will be required, with India's safety requirements also in place in the form of India BIS. If you have any questions about the specific requirements for your products, please do get in touch.
In Malaysia, the Malaysian Communications and Multimedia Commission, MCMC, have released the official version of the new technical code for short-range devices. This new technical code expands the scope of short-range device requirements in line with previously published regulation class assignment number 2 of 2019, which defines frequency bands and maximum transmit power limits for generic and specific SRD applications. A copy of the short-range device guidelines is attached as a link to this video. We also have some smaller updates from the APAC region this month. In South Korea, the National Radio Research Agency's public consultation into their draft amendment of technical regulations for telecommunications terminal equipment closed on the 29th of June. No news has been published yet regarding this draft becoming official regulation, but we'll be sure to update our customers as soon as possible.
And one more, the Thai Industrial Standards Institute, TISI, who are the safety regulator in Thailand, have also officially announced that the current voluntary safety standard for portable power banks, 28792560, is now mandatory. TISI have voluntary and mandatory standards for different categories of equipment, which dictate whether a product requires TISI approval. This new announcement means that power banks, which will be commercialised in Thailand, will require a mandatory TISI approval from the 16th of November 2020.
In the LATAM region, Brazil's regulator Anatel published 3 new acts, numbers 3151, 3152 and 3153, which update the technical requirements for RF certification with new standards for 5G equipment. Network providers will be able to deploy 5G technology using the same bands as they currently use for 4G and 3G, as long as the equipment meets the requirements. The exact conditions for using the spectrum in the 2.3 GHz and 3.5 GHz bands are still under consideration at Anatel. We will update you as soon as they are finalised.
Finally, there are 3 updates from the EMEA region this month. Firstly, in the United Arab Emirates, where regulator TRA have brought in new labelling requirements. Last year, TRA introduced the TRA conformity mark, which was required to be placed under the display platform in stores for all TRA approved equipment. With immediate effect, TRA have now confirmed that the conformity mark will replace the former product labelling requirements for the UAE. As such, the conformity mark must now also be placed on the packaging of approved products, as well as featuring under the display in retail stores. The conformity mark can be found on the TRA site via the link on this video, and must include the dealer ID, approval number, model, type and a QR code. One point to note is that e-labelling is permitted for UAE, but this does not negate the need to place the conformity mark on the equipment.
Omani regulator TRA have also introduced ROS requirements as part of the type approval process. Oman do not have national level ROS standards, but do require compliance to the EU ROS directive to be evidenced in the type approval application through a ROS report or ROS declaration. And last but not least, the type approval regulator in Mozambique, ARACOM, has changed its name back from IMCM, having previously changed its name in 2019. There is no impact to the scope of regulator activity, including type approval.
And that's it for this month. If you have any questions or require any further information about this month's updates, please do get in touch with us. We look forward to speaking with you next month.